Hey, it's Carrie Mulhern. I want to talk about bursting your own bubble and how to stop doing that. First of all, I feel like I'm that show Between Two Ferns, except between two bookcases. But anyway, I thought it was pretty, so here we go. The first time that I decided to burst my own bubble, I had my business Suitable Gifts for 8 or 9 years. Online business, on social media all the time. And it was something that I started when my kids were young, and it was growing while I was working a full-time job. And I had an appointment with an intuitive that I knew very well, and I had my first session, and I said what I wanted to get out of it was to grow my business more, so I wanted to know what I needed to do. And the psychic intuitive said to me, "Oh, I thought that was your business. I thought that's what you did for a living." And when I heard that, instead of being like, "Ooh, that's pretty cool," like I'm doing better than I think I am, how I internalized it was, "You failure. You're a fraud. You're coming off as if you were this, but you're really that." And I shrunk. When I heard that, I shrunk instead of taking that as a superpower. The second time I did that, I was getting together with some friends that I hadn't seen in years. These were college friends. And we were sitting around a table, and one of them said to me, "Oh, tell me about your businesses. What are you doing?" Because she sees me on Facebook and other social media. And instead of going, "Oh, well, I've got 3 businesses now. Things are going good. I'm doing well." Instead of saying that, I'm like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just these little things that I do part time. It's I could never earn a living at it." Carrie. That's not the way you do it. That's not the way you bring into your life what it is you want. You embody who you want to be. You live now as if you have what it is that you seek. And you become that through that. It's not a lie. It's not being a fraud. It's being your authentic self. It is seeing yourself a little bit down the road now and being that. So if somebody says something to you, gives you a compliment about what you're doing, or if you're having those little doubts about what you're doing, that you're not, quite where you should be, take a moment, look at what you've done, look at what you're trying to do, and really, really be grateful for that, and really be proud of yourself, because it's going to take you so much further than beating yourself up or thinking that you're not enough. Just go for it.